Notes from the Underground is a novella by Fyodor Dostoevsky, first published in 1864. It is considered one of the earliest and most influential works of existentialist literature. Blue Book overview of Notes from the Underground. Writing hand author. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Calendar published. 1864 Russia. Open book structure of the book. The book is divided into two parts. 1. Part 1, Underground. This section is a philosophical monologue by an unnamed narrator, often referred to as the Underground Man. He is a bitter, isolated and highly self-conscious former civil servant living in St. Petersburg. Here he expresses his contempt for society, rationalism, and the idea that humans always act in their own best interest. He attacks the idea of a utopian society governed solely by logic and reason. 2. Part 2, Apropos of the Wet Snow. This is a narrative account from the Underground Man's life, offering a glimpse into his interactions with others and his psychological struggles. It includes his humiliating encounters with old schoolmates and his manipulative relationship with a young prostitute named Liza. His actions show how his inner turmoil and self-hatred affect his relationships. Globe showing Europe-Africa themes. Alienation and isolation. The Underground Man is deeply isolated, rejecting society but also craving connection. Free will versus rationalism. The narrator argues that humans don't always act logically and that free will sometimes leads to self-destruction. Suffering and self-loathing. He believes suffering gives life meaning and chooses to suffer deliberately. Rebellion against utopianism. He criticizes the idea that human behavior can be predicted or controlled through science and reason. Lightbulb message of the book. Notes from the Underground explores the complexity of human psychology, emphasizing that people are not merely rational beings. They are emotional, irrational, and often self-destructive. Dostoevsky warns against oversimplifying human nature and critiques the growing trend of scientific rationalism in 19th-century society. Brain Why It Matters. This work laid the groundwork for existentialist writers like Sartre and Camus. It's a profound psychological study of a man at war with himself and his world, an exploration of what happens when someone is trapped inside their own mind, unable to reconcile inner desires with reality. The focus of Notes from the Underground is on human complexity, emotional contradiction, and the limits of reason. Dostoevsky uses this work to explore the dark side of consciousness, where freedom includes the power to harm oneself and reject all societal norms. Notes from the Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky has been read and studied consistently since its publication in 1864, but its popularity and influence peaked during certain key periods, especially in relation to intellectual, philosophical, and political movements. Chart increasing key time periods when it was most widely